my name's Avery Keenan and I'm going to be teaching you guys about the barn swallow in today's episode of Birding 101. So this is a male and female barn swallow. It is hard to tell the difference between the genders if there's only one bird that you can see because the gender is based off of size. So the male is actually a little bit bigger than the female. And these birds are about the size of a sparrow, and they have pointed wings, and their color is steely blue, and their coloring can change depending on the lighting. So when they fly, a lot of the times they look black, but they're actually blue. And their throat and forehead are a rusty orange color, and they have an underbelly that is a dull white color. And their tail, as you can see, forms a little bit of a fork, so that is one distinct feature that barn swallows have. So this is a juvenile barn swallow, and you may be wondering, what is a juvenile? A juvenile is simply just a name for a teenage bird. So in the barn swallow's case, the juvenile looks a lot like the parents, it's just more pale in comparison, and the fork on its tail is not as apparent. So now we are going to be listening to a barn swallow call. So when barn swallows call, they like to make chirps or rapid sounding whirs, so make sure you keep an ear open for those. Barn swallows are actually really well adapted to human life. You can find them at the ball fields, the beach, the playground, and even your own backyard, and they like to fly over open water. And they like to forage for insects in the air, so they like to eat beetles, bees, flies, wasps, butterflies. So anything in the air is pretty much free game for them. And they are only mainly seen when they're flying. They're hardly ever perched unless they're in their nest. And when they do fly, they like to dive and make really sharp turns. This is a barn swallow nest, and we have tons of these under our deck at the Dickinson County Nature Center. And barn swallows will build their nests out of mud and grass, and the female and the male both help making the nest. And common nesting sites can include eaves, rafters, beams, barns and sheds, under decks, and sometimes even underneath bridges. And they will build new nests every year. So these are barn swallow eggs, and there are normally 3 to 7 eggs in a clutch and 1 to 2 broods, and the eggs will hatch in about 12 to 17 days, and the chicks will stay in the nest for about 15 to 27 days, and the eggs are a creamy pinkish white with spots of brown, lavender, or even gray, and when the chicks are born, they are naked and they have sparse gray tufts of pale down. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Birding 101. To see more birding videos, check out our Facebook page or our YouTube channel.